Okay, guys. I am enjoying this series every single episode along the way. It has just become so funny and just so ridiculous. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just really enjoy it. So, we're talking Screen Queens Pumpkin Patch. That's the name of the episode. Spoiler review. So, if you haven't seen the episode, please go watch it and come back here. I'm not going to make a non spoiler review. I'm going to just always do spoiler reviews for Screen Queens. So, in this one, it's just hilarious. You have Little Miss Sunshine herself, Chanel number 5, versus the big boss, Emma Roberts, Chanel. The dead president scene. Now, I'm just going to be talking about what I liked and what I disliked about this episode, so I'm assuming you saw the episode. The dead president scene, though, with Emma Roberts, getting ready for the Halloween party, is hilarious. Of course, she's Jackie Kennedy, and then she gets lines. She pretty much picks for Chanel number 5 and an earmuffs chick, what Chanel number whatever, and also Hester, Chanel number 6. She picks like outfits of currently widowed women who their husband died. Their husband was assassinated. It was just so. Oh, it was just so funny, that little bit, that little scene. We also have Hester. Hester is just so crazy. Leah Michelle, she's getting better looking as the show goes. I mean, she definitely has those moments. But her playing the two sides of Chanel and then Chanel number 5 was pretty hysterical, especially when she just totally betrays Chanel number 5, and when she gets pretty much she gets horny when we see Zayday come back at the very end of this episode. Now, let's just jump right into. If you know me and I talk about what I liked and what I dislike about episodes, I just jump all over the place. That's how I roll, I guess. That's how I do things. But let's talk about Zayday real quick. Zayday being captured and being in a same situation like, I believe his name was Buffalo Bill. Remember when he had, or if you want to go funnier, Joe Dirt. Remember when Joe Dirt was trapped in like the little hole, not the hole, but the well type deal? Well, Zayday's in kind of like a well type deal, well, in the cellar or whatever, very far down. Apparently, the Red Devil has a thing for her. So who has a thing for Zayday? Tries to caress her with her nachos. She gets away, which is kind of a crazy little story. Like, why didn't she just kill the devil? But she gets away. She makes it in time before Emma Roberts tries to vote her out or tries to rig the election. It's pretty damn funny. She's like, I had so many things happen to me. Just give me this day. And then Little Miss Sunshine, not long ago, had like the worst experience of her life when her twin boyfriends, one could pretty much sacrifice himself, and the other she chose the other out of the other one. So that one, and she's still like trying to cope with it. And then the candle chick's trying to like give her a hug. She's like, get the hell away from me. Oh my god, the candle chick. But let's continue with Zayday real quick. Zayday coming back and being able to be there for the election to cast the vote was pretty. I like Zayday. It is kind of weird that she got away that easily and she didn't kill the devil, but we'll see how that goes. Grace, of course, is happy that she's alive and stuff. And then her password being that nachos was pretty funny. Denise was pretty funny in this episode. I think Denise, she just talks and talks and talks. She tasered Gigi in the boobs, and then Gigi was able to taser the Red Devil. But of course, Denise doesn't stay there. She goes off running. She's like, wait here. She goes off running, and then we find out about Gigi, what happens at the end. Let's talk about Gigi real quick. Gigi is pretty much in on it. She knows we were hinted at that in the last episode. She's not all there. She's seeing Grace's father. And she's in on it. She's in on it. She says to one of the devils, you need to take care of the other devil, I believe, because there's two devils running around. We know Nick Jonas is in on it. So who else is in on it? I think Jamie Lee Curtis is in on it as well, especially when she has Denise trying to find a killer. Also, it plays interesting since Gigi is with Grace's father, Wes. So, and then Wes is a big horror fan. Like, does he know about it? Does he know something secretly about it? Does he like her so much that he doesn't care if she's like in on it? Like, maybe he knows the whole story. I don't know. We'll see. Uh, we also have so yeah, that's basically I think this episode really works really well is the visuals, especially that maze, especially when Chanel made Chanel number 5 go and light the jack-o'-lanterns. I thought the maze was really cool. It was harking back to The Shining. I thought it was pretty funny when they had to retrace their footsteps, and then that one twin pretty much gets killed. Also, you know what? I thought it was hilarious when Emma Roberts was sent to prison because of the murder of Miss Bean. The girls pretty much tattletaling on her, trying to get her out of the house, dethrone her, so to speak. And then she has friends in jail. Like the one chick's like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You get friends in here. We're your real friends. I remember when you sent me that severed leg full of jelly beans on Happy Chanelween." Like, that was hilarious. I was laughing. And then when she gets bailed, she's like, "Okay, bye, bitches, losers." It's just funny. The dialogue in here actually is really, really memorable. There's memorable lines. Like I said, this reminds me so much of Mean Girls. And that's what they're going for. And I think if you haven't enjoyed it up until this point, then you're never going to enjoy it. I mean, this is something you don't really take too seriously, especially with what's his name, Chad making his little speech in the very beginning about not canceling or shutting down the school campus or whatever for Halloween. That was pretty funny as well. Especially when the guy got his arms cut off by the devil and he's still there, he's still alive. That's like, oh my god, this is so ridiculous. But like I said, if you're not already on board with this, if it's too just stupid and this is ridiculous, it's not my kind of humor, this is not my kind of style, I was expecting more horror than comedy, than parody, than spoof, then this is not going to be for you. However, if you do like this kind of humor and you do like just turning the brain off and just having fun with it, I think Scream Queens delivers. I think Scream Queens does have an audience, and I think Scream Queens does deserve a season 2, especially if this is anthology kind of series. I would love to see where they do with the cast and put them in a different scenario or story. Scream Queens is doing its job. It's entertaining. Fox knows how to entertain, but not only that, it has some witty dialogue, it has some great visuals, it has some great callbacks to other horror movies, and it has a stellar cast. I think the cast really works in this series. There's not too many that have bad performances. I think they all have good performances. This is goofy material, and they all just nail it. They all take it kind of seriously, which is kind of funny. But I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed this episode tonight. I enjoy these characters. I already know these characters' names. They're pretty easy to remember, except the Chanels. There's so many damn Chanels. But man, this series is really growing on me. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I'm looking forward to finally revealing how many devils there are, who's in on it. We know Gigi's in on it. We know Nick Jonas is in on it. I believe Jamie Curtis is still on it. And you know what? Maybe Wes knows something. I don't know. Of course, I gotta say though, real quick, the candle part was hilarious as well. When they got the candle girl in on it, Little Miss Sunshine and Hester, and they find out like, I think it was earmuffs too, and they find out like she has the ant farm, like so many ants, and she's all Chanel. She says, "I'm gonna vote for Chanel. You can't change my mind." And then they tell her, "Well, did you know Chanel has these really crazy candles, and she only lights it once and then blows it out and just wastes it?" It's so stupid but funny. So yeah. That's my thoughts on this episode. I thought it was a great, humorous, entertaining episode. I laughed. Of course, I always say, "Oh my god, this is so stupid," but I laugh. And I say, you know what? It's stupid, but it's entertaining. And what can I say? What else can I say? I can't wait for next episode. So thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you would push that button. please help me. Also, comment below. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And like the video, well, if you like it. Well, I'm Dan the Man, aka Daniel's son, and I am out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.